worked up an appetite. And you see I didn't bring nearly enough napkins into the car with me.
That's okay.
Oh, look. How do you look there, Brennan?
I look like Brennan. Oh, hey.
Hey, that's backwards.
You're looking good. Oh, it is backwards, isn't it?
Oh, that's what was screwing me up. I'm like, why does it say I'm over here? I'm right here.
So look at this. It's Yes Factory, who just performed in the car. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, you may have just seen the performance. If you haven't, go back and watch it. Cara Con Carne, presented by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, are you tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card? We're happy to announce that our partners at C&H Financial Services has the solution. C&H is the fastest-growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. magazine, and their patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right, Brennan. 100% of the fees.
I never even knew it.
100%.
That's what I'm saying, Hannah. The C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. That's right, Yes Factory, no cost. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437, extension 999, and start saving money today. Just checking to make sure this works. It does. Yes Factory, you have performed. You have earned the right to eat. And to make everything simple, I got us all Superdawg. So we're at Superdawg.
Super.
No one in the band has been here before.
Never had a Superdawg.
Now, in fairness, a lot of you are from Rockford. It's not
They're not messing around with these hot dogs.
Oh, they pack them in. Not exactly a neighborhood haunt for you guys. This is an iconic Chicago location. You see the two hot dogs on the roof. Those are the effigies of the people who found Superdawg.
Oh,
Maury and Flory. I think
This place was
Did they look
discovered.
like this?
Was it?
Did they look like that?
They look just like anthropomorphic hot dogs. Yes.
Wow. I've never seen humans that look like that before.
It's true.
They discovered
But
this place.
it's a lovely story. Like after I think World War II, they opened up this hot dog joint, and it just grew to be what it is. And hold that up. That's so. They truly pack these hot dogs in.
It's like joy.
It is like it.
I
Not
heard
like
it-
joy. It is joy.
I did a little research on this place before I came here, and I've heard that they've been using the same fry oil since World War II.
That's right. That's where all the rich flavor comes
I'm
from.
not kidding. They just strain it, and they filter it, and then they put it back in the thing.
Heard
That's
it's
where
from the
gets its
bolts of
flavor.
the guns themselves.
So for ease, I got us all Superdogs, but they have
Tastes rusty.
their menu stuff is great. They've got a Polish here
Spicy.
called the Whoopski Dog, which is fantastic. Their burgers are really good. But this is just a straight up hot dog. I got us all sport peppers. I hope that doesn't bother
I love
anybody.
them.
I love
Yep.
these
Okay.
This is how it's
peppers.
supposed to be.
Peppers.
This is how it's. That's right,
Yeah,
Hannah.
with
This is how it's
the
supposed to be.
pickle
If
on
it's
top.
not-
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not exactly like this from now on, it's crap.
Well
I'm
said,
gonna
Ian.
chew straight into the mic because I heard people get paid to do that.
I do on the YouTube.
Oh, what's it called? That AMSR? Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't get any of that.
I don't understand it
I have
either.
some
But
You get YouTube?
I mean,
Is that like a
No,
People-
MSR?
People like.
Is that when your jaw locks up?
That's exactly what it
What?
is. No, it's like people making soft
Noises.
ambient noises on microphone, and they're supposed to bring you
soothe
some
people.
some sense of peace.
supposed to get some like satisfaction out of listening to people chew, which I find repulsing. But
I think that's ridiculous.
to me, yeah, I mean,
This may not be the
to each their
podcast
own.
for you then.
I think that's just not cool.
All right, so for people who may not have seen the performance earlier, Yes Factory is about 3 years old, from Rockford. You met in an online classified. It was love at first sight between Brennan and Ian.
It was. Well, I actually met Brandon, the guy that I was playing with, when we went to that party.
Talk on the mic.
Oh, yeah. I actually met Brandon, the guy that I was playing with, when I met Ian on Craigslist. We met up at a bar, and we started playing music.
Did you meet Brandon on Craigslist?
I did.
You
Is it-
actually
you're not
did
making that
meet
up?
Brandon on. Oh,
No,
wow.
I actually met Brandon on Craigslist. I was...
I've got to think.
Yeah.
It's hard. I've got to think. It's hard enough meeting a person for a relationship in a bar, at a party, and decide, oh, we should hang out together. Finding someone who's musically compatible. It seems to me, I don't play, but it seems like a needle in a haystack sort of thing.
It
When you
really
find-
is.
Yes, it really is.
It really, really is.
I don't think Brendan was looking for music on Craigslist. I think.
Oops.
You know what I mean?
Looking for
That
a
was
bear.
Brandon and I
bonus.
didn't just play music.
The band was just
You can
vacation
find
time.
plenty of really
Play lots of
talented
board games.
musicians that you have really good chemistry with. But finding people that have the same drive is something completely different.
Totally.
It's super hard to find people that are serious musicians that, want to make it.
Oh, for sure.
We haven't found any yet.
Yeah, those people are not us.
Yeah.
We're looking for them, though.
I just pretend to
Mm-hmm.
know.
Join Yes Factory. 30 of us can't be bad.
Yeah.
So the EP came out end of last year. It starts with "Do You Know." Now, can we talk about some of the songs?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
It kind of stops like 90 seconds in. I thought, oh, cool, it's a Guided by Voices song. But then it keeps going.
Yeah. It was kind of a last second decision. Or was it? I actually don't remember that. That EP came together so quick. That was actually your idea, Ian. I think
we were recording. We recorded in our in Brennan's practice area all the songs that we did on the EP, and we would just go down the rabbit hole of not being produced and just producing each other and seeing what we could throw at the wall and see what sticks. And I had this hard-on for like making stops abrupt and come back in and like really abruptly make you throw your drink into your lap if you were driving and listening to the music, stuff like that. And for some reason, was able to get through the recording process and stayed.
Yeah,
which
our
I'm
producer
very
Rockford
happy
knocked it
about.
down.
I've made many a wet lap with that song.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of that start-stop in a lot of
Tell
our
me more
songs.
about your wet lap, will you please, Ian?
Yeah, elaborate, Ian, please.
I actually recorded
I was
that
talking
song.
about the sodas in the car, guys.
Oh my god. I actually recorded that song all while watching a Bollywood movie. Actually, 2 Bollywood
Is that true?
movies.
It's true. I walked in on them doing it.
Yeah.
They were doing their takes, and the guy that was doing the engineering was just like jamming. I could see his head in the window, and Brennan was playing this guitar. And I looked through the window, and there's like the end of this super colorful Bollywood movie, just everybody dancing with the sound off.
Yeah, we were
There's
playing
no
it.
sound.
We
There's
kind
no
of matched
captions.
up in rhythm sometimes too, when they're all like dancing around.
It's amazing.
When those Bollywooders are
You
all
guys are so full.
cutting a rug.
You need napkins, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even made it to the hot dog yet. It's buried under so many French fries.
I know.
Anybody else need some?
This is a good pickle.
At least it's in a box. I know some places out here in the city, they just kind of wrap it all together.
And like butcher paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hold your hand out and they slop it down,
Yep.
smack you in the face with ketchup hands.
Hey, how are
Now
these
get outta
onions
here.
green? Would you eat green onions in a box?
Yes.
Would you eat them with a fox?
Yep.
I would eat them
Would
With
you eat
bagels
them
and
with
lox?
Michael J. Fox.
I would eat them here or there. I would eat them
Everywhere.
anywhere.
This is why kids love the podcast.
Snitches.
I would eat them with Donald Trump's hair.
So the EP, it's funny you mentioned the Bollywood thing.
Crunchy.
And whether it's intentional or not, I hear so many. There's something very comfortable and familiar about the sound of the S Factory album. But by the same token, there's so many different sounds and styles going into it. It's like this interesting synthesis of comfortable sounds. You made your own sound. I mean, even when I hear you do the harmonies in the back seat and the way you build momentum and stuff, it's a really cool thing that you put together. And I can't pinpoint it to one like common thread.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
See, the only common
I
thing
don't
is that
really
we
know
say
what to
yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
kind of make noises that sound good with Ian and these guys.
Let's be honest, on the EP, it's another example. There are a lot of different styles, I think, that contribute to that song. A lot of different sounds and vibes.
That one in particular, I was like, I actually wrote that song in 2017 before I brought it to the band, and I was watching a lot of Grease and listening to a lot of Strokes, and I was
Two
I was
fairly
poop-
disparate things.
I was pooping, and it came to me, and I was like, wow, I should record this before I forget
If he's
it.
going to be honest.
And that was it.
Meh, meh, meh.
But it's almost like a summer-friendly hook on that song. I really do enjoy that.
I was flying at a guitar, like flying to a guitar the second I heard Brennan playing this for the first time, and we recorded this in my living room, and I didn't have my guitar with me, but we waited until we got to our studio, and I think that was the most inspirational song that we've written in this process that made me want to actually throw a solo in, because I'm not a soloist and I don't play solos at all. Pretty much, it's just like some
cool
songs
solo.
call for this style, and he was really good at translating that style into, articulating what was in his head apparently. But I got it. It was like very on the same page, and I don't know. It seems rough and wacky and telecastery, and but still doo-woppy.
The first song I heard from you was Radio Waves, which is the one that has stuck with me. Explain the chorus.
That song in general, okay, well, the song in general is mostly, I was still living in my parents' basement, and I was really high all the time, and I thought that I'd put together a pop song that was making fun of pop songs. So I was like, how catchy can I make something sound while completely trying to bury sarcasm so that people don't actually pick it up, so that I know it at least. But the lyrics are like, got a good one under the sun, hear the sound reflect in your headset. What's the problem? It's kind of cheeky. Like it's really, yeah. I mean that's really all it is. It's just kind of being like, haha, I got a chorus that was really high.
One of the things
Cool
I like,
move, 2016, Brennan.
one of the things I like about that song, and again, this speaks to the benefit of multiple listens to Yes Factory. Towards the end of the song, there's a layered guitar under the chorus that I didn't hear in the earlier choruses on the song. That's really cool.
Yeah.
The Thin Lizzy
Yes,
awkward thing.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's
Actually,
exactly.
trumpets.
No.
Mhm.
No,
No,
why do I listen to him? Why do I listen?
Why do you give away all my jokes, man? You give them all away. No, it's not really a joke. We layered all kinds of synth sounds to make that happen with vocoders, and we blended the guitars with those things to make this weird, giant, symphonic...
Are you talking about the chorus or the end?
It's like a whole bunch of guitars all on top of each other.
It's a great song.
Keyboard
thank
Moog
you.
we're using on that track as well. And I think those tones are what make those kinds of frequencies generate and sound like weird, you know, like it's sticking out from the song.
We do that with a lot of our stuff.
Just stack it on top of each other, and
Yeah.
blend it on in there.
Makes it sound really alien.
Alien?
Yeah, just like
out
out of this world.
like
Stupid.
the movie Alien?
Like, no.
You guys, I haven't even made it to my hot dog yet.
I ate my whole hot dog in like 2 bites.
Yeah, I got some
It's
fries
really
left.
good.
I
I'm
really
still on the hot
dug
dog.
beneath the fries.
He ate all of it.
I thought it was really good.
Maybe it's just because I'm talking more than you guys. But
Probably.
I'm like, I still have a full hot dog to go. What do you think, guys?
Did you guys smash all that?
I smashed this dog.
Hannah, what do you
really
think?
good hot
This
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they're not the sponsor for tonight.
I know, right?
I'm always
I'd like
hustling
to
sponsors.
talk about them for a minute. They give you 100%.
I'm going to do my darndest to serve every item, every
Wow.
time.
To every customer, in a manner to make you want to return and bring your friends with you.
That's like the Green Lantern Oath.
Buy Superdawg.
At
I
Superdawg,
endorse
their
it.
POS
Brennan
is
Ryder,
free.
Yes Factory. Please give us free food. Thank you.
I would love to be sponsored by a restaurant.
My Laser Quest team was sponsored by a pizza place,
What pizza place?
Giordano's.
Nice.
it's right
It'd
next
be
to
better
it.
if it was Illuminati's. Just saying.
Wow.
That's the
Just
Chicago
kidding,
girl
I'm
back there.
messing with you.
For the longest
Maybe it would've
time,
been.
I thought it was Illuminati's.
and I didn't want to eat there because I was afraid.
Afraid you have to become like a mason or
There's
something
a lot
to walk
of
in the door.
conspiracies
I
that
had to
take
like
place
tattoo
within,
my arm,
within that pizza
go in the back
place.
door, they put a
Forget
blindfold over my head.
We've got Illuminati's.
The Pizza Masons of 1995.
The pizza.
Everyone coming to your table is dressed in cloaks.
All hail the deep dish.
I
Thin
With the
crust.
sausage layer.
Also sponsored by Illuminati's. Buy us food.
had Lou Malnati's for New Year's Eve. That was my big
Yum.
celebratory New Year's Eve meal.
There's so much though. I feel like I get into like 1 or 2 bites and I'm like, yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
I'm on the floor.
Nope, I can't.
Have you ever played in a band before?
Me? No. I'm a radio
You
DJ.
Do you
Wanna?
want to?
Yeah, at this point, anyone can
have
join,
no
right?
Yeah,
You
right.
have 7 members, and you're not going to
Yeah.
notice an 8th.
You don't have to play an instrument. You can just shake a tambourine.
Yeah,
and-
just hang out.
Oh my god, I just made a bunch of tambourine people really upset with that comment.
That's right.
What do you mean it's not an instrument?
This is
Totally
Come on, triangulars, let's go.
electric triangle. I want a triangle that I can plug into an amp.
A kazoo I can plug into an amp would
Oh,
be
hell
really
yeah.
cool with
All right, so
that.
I'm
I'm
not even
with
going
it.
to turn this into a question. I do want to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Kellen is Robin Zander of Cheap Trick's son.
What's up, guys? This is I'm here.
It is true.
Yeah, it is true.
So
They called it illegitimate, but I call it totally legitimate.
totally legit.
Too legit.
But I feel if there's anything vaguely journalistic about this podcast, I just wanted to acknowledge that Kellen is his son.
That's me.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Rockford legend.
So,
He's a
Tell
better
us,
singer than
Kellen.
a drummer.
how is it like to hang out with Cheap Trick?
It is insane growing up as a little kid, hanging out with him.
It would be insane to grow up as an adult.
You're right.
See, I just started out like 40. I grew
Kellen
up from
has
there.
Benjamin Button
I'm
syndrome.
actually 200 right now.
Yeah.
It's just another name to add to your list
Yep.
of names, Kellen. Kellen's got a very long name.
I do.
Yeah.
It's
Kellen Price Snowden.
yeah,
Oh,
but it's
Kellen.
actually longer than that.
Kellen
Yeah, it's
slapped your
Kellen,
ass.
So,
Price, Snowden,
it's Hold on,
Benatar,
we're forgetting.
Xander.
It's
It's Helen
the
Kellen.
price
The
is
price
right.
is right. Slap your mama on the ass.
Snowden.
Xander.
Xander Snowden.
So
Who else
Kellen.
is getting in your car?
Kellen, if it's not beef, I don't like it. Snowden.
Oh, wait, this is delicious.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
this
is.
this hot dog.
It was-
so
yeah.
good.
But let me ask you a music industry question. Different from the days, say, when Cheap Trick was getting signed or hustling through the music industry. The rules are so different. As an independent band, from marketing yourself, getting awareness, getting gigs, there are challenges. So what do you as an independent band, like trying to carve its own path and not lean on Kellen's DNA? How do you navigate the music business?
It's all about making the right plays with limited funds. It's super hard. I really don't have it figured out. Otherwise, we'd be doing really well.
I don't want to give it away, but I got a secret plan.
Yeah.
I've invented.
But you're gonna give it away, aren't you?
I will, just for you listeners today. I've invented something that beats anything Cheap Trick's ever beat and
Yeah.
made.
What is it?
I made a 13-string bass.
There it is.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
how we're
well-
going to put ourselves in the map, guys. I didn't want to tell you until
You gave me
tonight.
an idea. What about a 14-string bass?
There it is.
Wow. Mind blown.
This is going to be the best prog rock outfit ever.
What you got to do is you got to invent.
14 strings.
The point.
There's
the
gonna be a
point
lot
is,
going
though,
on.
You do have to be inventive in this day because the ocean is huge in music. There's so many
You do
people
have to stand
Yes.
out.
making great music and can record it by themselves, and everybody loves to make music. And then there's on the other side of that people that don't want to buy it,
Yeah.
but they still like it. And that's a hard balance to sell something that's worthless.
Yeah, it's shifted quite a bit.
It is.
For people.
Spotify in particular too. Like, is really kind of.
Yeah.
But hasn't vinyl,
Yeah.
with vinyl being popular again and
Yeah.
available
Thank God for that.
at
Yeah.
Aldi,
Yes.
I love vinyl.
your
I do
fans
love
can
vinyl.
actually have something.
Yeah, I love buying vinyl.
I don't remember what the statistic was on it, but I know that most people are consuming music in that manner, which is really cool.
I think that it's because in vinyl you get not just there's so many crazy things going on with vinyl. You can get vinyl with blood in it from the creator. You can
Yeah.
get like the Friday 13th vinyl.
Yeah, it makes it like a thing.
Look at-
and you can touch
It's
it.
Yeah, you can
yeah,
touch it, you can
creates
smell
this
it.
intimate
Put it down. You
experience.
Can
Smell it.
Throw it like a
You can
frisbee.
make it smell like something. In fact, some bands do make it smell like something.
Can we
As
make
it
our smell like
scratches?
As it
fruity
scratches
pebbles
through,
or
it's a
something?
scratches
That
of
would be
vinyl.
awesome.
There was a
That would be so
band that
cool.
sold a vinyl that was broken in half and came in a sleeve that was folded in half. You couldn't play and listen to it. It was just that was the aesthetic
Sorry,
of
I'm
the record.
adjusting.
It's all
Yeah.
good. But for a fan, for someone who's all in for Yes Factory or any band, that's a great way to support the band. I mean, it's just
yeah.
that's like a vote of support. Like, I'm going to give my $25, and that just proves that I'm a super fan.
Merch is definitely it's a big one. It's the biggest one.
And what does merch mean these days? It could be their Patreon, where you see a
Yes.
little more skin if you just give a couple more bucks, and I gotta roll my
Yep.
pants all the way up to my knees.
Exactly.
Show you my ankles.
Keep
Brendan's
that money
gotta
rolling
take his
in.
shirt off. You know, we do what we gotta do.
Sometimes.
See, I had tons of records back in the day, and then in the 90s, I've told the story before, but I donated them all. There was a big thing in the area, a research group, a not-for-profit, raising money for ALS research, and they did this big
Oh,
outdoor
awesome.
music thing, and I thought, oh, well, no one's making records anymore. I have all these CDs. I'll just donate all my records. I'm tired of moving them from apartment to apartment. Then vinyl came back. I felt very bad.
Yeah.
I felt badly about it. But now I'm collecting it again, and there's something to be said for when you listen to a record as opposed to streaming or listening to a playlist, you're locked into that band for at least 20 minutes
Yes.
a throw. You're not going to get up. You're not going to move the needle to different songs. You're
Hassle.
the great songs, the shitty songs, whatever's on that side, you are locked into that band's vision for 17, 20 minutes
Yeah.
at a time. There's something to be said for that.
Yeah,
It's like
I
watching
agree.
a movie. It's like an experience. You know?
Yes.
It is.
yeah, but if you can't, be bothered to fast forward a movie from the scenes that you like and then take, I mean, isn't that weird?
What
that
kind of
movies-
monster does that though?
I know.
I don't know. Well, what kind of monster makes a
Really
record?
strange people.
Listen to my vision, he says. He puts it in a box. You can't change the needle, he says. What a monster! It's
Why does
holding
Ian hate
someone
me?
hostage. I don't. I think you're great.
I like it.
I'm just trying to show you the
Control.
right way to not. hold
Show
a
me
musical gun to people's head.
Show me the path.
I mean, if that's what we gotta do.
There's some people that scratched records and didn't use them for their intended purposes at all, and those people bred the modern polka age.
So yes, Factory. It's 2020. We're here at the onset of the year. What do we have to look forward to from you? Obviously, an album.
We have an album coming out.
Yes.
We are going to be
2 albums.
going to the UK to record,
2 albums.
an EP, 5-song EP up in Leeds at the Nave, this cool little converted church.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It will be a lot of fun.
And we're going to finish recording that at my house
In Smell-O-Vision.
Which is like a church.
Smell-O-Vision. Yeah, kind of. Church of rock. Hard knocks. And lots of sex.
What?
Yes.
Not with me. With
Not
my
with me, I'm incapable.
parents. My parents are my roommates.
We'd pull an accident as a child.
God.
This is generally where I wrap these things up. So you're going to record. What about live? How do we see you live?
Okay.
At Monks on the 10th. We
Monks in
are
the Wisconsin
playing a
Dells.
show
So-
at the Wisconsin Dells. And after we get back from the UK, we'll be heading to, Vegas for a show? And then probably
we'll be
LA
going
for a
out
show. But then when we get back
west
from
for a
there,
week.
June, we're going to hit Chicago as hard as we can. And hopefully it comes back.
Good. Good. Keep on making those trips up here or down here,
I want to.
Around here.
around here, this way, over by there.
In here.
In here, around there.
Up there.
Around here. Well, yes, Factory. We had never met before. You courageously brought gear. You performed in the car. You ate hot dogs with me. I really appreciate it. I hope this was fun for you.
It's been a
Yeah,
great
it was a blast.
experience.
This is
Thank
the best
you.
dinner I've had in months.
Thank you so much.
I can't tell if you're sarcastic because I think
I'm
it
not
actually was the
kidding.
best.
No,
ever.
I think it
It was
no,
really
Hot
good.
dog
You
was
don't understand.
Great. Like, I'm gonna have to drive out here.
I
to get this
hated-
hot dog because it's so good.
Or
Buy
I'm
food
gonna,
for me.
since I work 10 minutes away, have to bring them to
good.
the band.
And interestingly, I believe there's
My hot dog box filled up again with another hot dog.
Wow.
one of the brand new Illinois dispensaries. I think is right around the corner.
Sunnyside. Maybe
What did they
go around-
dispense?
Marijuana.
Finally.
What's it called?
I don't know. What is it called, Hannah? You know?
Are you talking out here in Rockford?
No, I think there's one like right over on Milwaukee Avenue.
I
over
don't
here.
remember the name. I have
That was
yet
called
to hit
Give Me Your
actually
Void Card
any of them yet.
Dispensary.
Yeah,
Give me your Void card dispensary.
Yeah, they'll trade.
All right. Yes, Factory. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Carco and Carney is sponsored this week by C&H Financial Services. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, thank you. If you're listening, thank you for that as well. And if you like this, please, by all means, tell a friend.